like, okay, Paul's around here. We don't know which man he is, but he's around here somewhere. Isaiah, all the way to these prophets are out there. We don't know where they at, but they out there though, because there's men out there doing that.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
What that man did.
Another quick one, real quick. We're gonna give a few more scriptures and we'll close out. I know we like an hour in right now.
I see it.
Psalms 103, and I'm gonna start at 20. It says, "Blessed be Salakia, bless the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, ye his angels that excel in strength," talking about the actual angels and the celestial angels that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word, showing you that the angels are subservient to the Most High and his Son.
Unquestionable, willing to obey unquestionably.
Unquestionably, they do they basically execute all his judgments and his commandments without question.
Yep.
They don't talk back to the Lord, why should I go and kill this baby?
Are you sure?
Why should I go and put this tornado and destroy these homes of these people? Like what? They don't do none of that shit, man. They just do it, man.
Somebody, your dad, I don't know, your mom or your dad or somebody over you in your family growing up told you to do something, and you're like, you're kind of hesitant. They're like, hey, just do what I told you to do. Then you do it, and you see that, they saw 3-4 steps down the line of why you had to do that.
Yep.
And now it was for your benefit in the long run. It looked like it was for your I forgot what the word is used in the scriptures in 1 Corinthians 4. It looked like it was to do you bad, but it was really to do you good.
Yep.
It's the next page. Go ahead.
It says, "Bless ye the Lord, ye all his hosts, ye ministers of his that do his pleasure."
That's right.
All right, so you gotta be you gotta submit yourself to the higher powers, man. All right, the prophets are the men that are doing the work. Are that you gotta be subservient to the Spirit. All right, and if let's say an angel did come down, the angels were known for whooping ass, man. All right, the angels will fuck you up, man.
That's right. Because that's what the Most High wants. Don't you keep reading this in Romans, bro? Yeah,
I'll keep going. It says, "Wherefore ye must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake."
Yep. Because don't think because you just want to. Because some people, man, if you don't tell, it's about how you be salty with people. You got to be able to read spirits. If a brother's weak in the spirit, not that there's something wrong with him for being weak in the spirit. That may just be he may have only been given that amount of faith. So if you just come and just rip him a new one, that ain't gonna help build him up. If that's you got to be conscious of that. Or if a brother's kind of could take it, and like, hey man, quit bullshit, man, get it together. There's some men that you got to talk to, like they got to be real rough on. Hey motherfucker, quit playing, or whatever. You may have to do something like that. But you got to understand when that's for. It's a purpose for both.
Yeah.
Not just to be an asshole. That's the wrath's sake, right? Not just to be an asshole.
Well, no. Basically, what it's saying is, if you subject yourself to whether it's the gentle guy or the forward guy, don't be subject only for the purpose of getting judged. Because you don't want to be judged. You don't want to. You don't want that condemnation to come on you. But also you want to submit because you want to make sure your mind is being fed. You know what I'm saying? You taking those instructions and you applying it to yourself. Yep. So you could be better in the spirit and in the faith. Not because you just afraid of judgment coming down. Right. There's more to it than just fearing. Yep. It's for your benefit. It's for you. It's towards your good, man.
That's why you do it with a willing heart.
Yeah, that's right.
Is there more on this one?
You said there was
17. I think no.
Hebrews.
Yeah, I'm going to that. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, though. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, because it goes a little deeper into it, but the gist of what we're saying, I think we hit the point of that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it goes more particular. Yeah.
Let me get this real quick.
Go with it.
Titus 2:9 says, "Exhort servants to be obedient unto their own masters."
So it's a lot. Go back to subservient and then click on obedient because that came up. one of the words. Click on, third, fourth word, Fourth word, obedience, was mercy, right? Move around to it. Whatever.
Yeah, obedient, which is complying or willing to comply with orders or requests, submissive to another's will.
Whose will? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai's will. And that will is being fulfilled through men. Your masters, your leaders, your heads, your apostles, your elders, you know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And to please them well in all things, not answering again.
Without all that talk back. Like
without question.
Unquestioningly. What did it say with all subjection? You know, click on more.
You go back, prepared to obey others unquestionably, meaning you ain't talking back. Like, you don't have doubt. You just like, oh, I'm gonna do it because I believe what he's giving me in the spirit is beneficial.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna look up that word real quick. Not answering again. Basically, not. It says to speak against, gainsay, contradict, to oppose one's self to one, decline to obey him, declare oneself,
which is disobey,
declare oneself against him, refuse to have anything to do with. That's all you niggas that left.
Yep.
That's all you niggas that left, man.
When the test came out, some of y'all left. When two videos a week came out, some of y'all left. When the big things that become inconvenient
for you,
for your worldly life, it's taking up important things in your worldly life, even though it's sown unto you spiritual things for your good. A lot of you don't want to do it. There's a lot of men that humbled down and just went in and did it, but there's a lot that fell off right then.
Yeah.
You know, especially that test when them tests was the GMS homework test was coming out, man, that will weed you out.
Yeah. You get that fractious spirit, you know, where you start to become unruly. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be given instruction or an order. You don't want nobody to you don't like order. Like the scriptures say, you despise dominion. You speak evil of dignities because you really hate order, man. You don't like the idea of somebody being over you.
Yeah, you don't like your position.
And those are you niggas that are being self-willed as we speak.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have nobody's over you, governing you to watch over you. You just doing what the hell you want to do, and all those men that are under you, they're just as messed up and screwed up as you are.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just say what it is, man. Alizé, you still mad because your Ra was over you, man. You still mad about that. So you went off and did your own thing. But look, he was the Most High put him over you for your good. Now look where you at. You way out of control. You got niggas coming against you. You half-assing the black conscious community.
You a pro-black Israelite, man.
Yeah, man. He's a
hotel Israelite.
Yeah, you off, bro. You off. Straight up. And if you don't get yourself, we've been saying this about you, man. If you don't get yourself right, the Most High gonna destroy you, bro. Straight up. I'm being real by telling you that. You a froward, bro. You can deal with froward reproach. I'm being cool still. Most High gonna kill you though if you don't humble down. Straight up. You know a lot in this word, but he'll kill you if you don't and then make you a spectacle. You want to be a spectacle out there? He'll make you a spectacle at your demise. It ain't time to play no more.
Yeah,
don't you ever call an apostle, a man of that renown, of that level, from Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Don't you ever disrespect him like that again. Most High will deal with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that video y'all tried to put up justifying yourself, man. I mean, that's another video in itself to basically just point out all of the hypocrisies and some of the things that you were saying in that video in your response to the elder Ayathan. Which, you know, we ain't gonna do that. But hey, man, if you don't humble down, bro, the Lord's gonna deal with you, man. Flat out.
He being often reproved, suddenly harden his neck, and so find destruction
suddenly be destroyed without remedy.
So suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
Yep.
That's where you at, man. Because there shouldn't have been a response video.
Yep.
Shouldn't have been another response video defending your position of why you was like that.
Yep.
Anyway, but that ties into it though.
Yeah.
You're a great example of not being subservient.
Yeah, you're not subservient, man.
Let that dude be a warning unto other brothers, man, of what not to do.
Yeah, example.
Example, that's the word I want. Go ahead, bro.
It says, not purloining, but showing all good fidelity, that they may adorn the doctrine of the Most High, our Savior, in all things. Yeah, that was the point.
I got this one in Hebrews 13. Hebrews 13 and 17. It says, obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
Yep.
These men were put in position from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai to watch for our souls, man, to make sure we had the wisdom we need that will protect us to get salvation. That's what it is. If you don't like it, man, too bad. Yep. It's not up to you. You know, it says, as they that must give account. Yeah, because if they distribute wrong, like Nate distributed wrong, right? If he distributed wrong, saying it's okay to take the chip or whatever they're saying, guess what? He got to pay for that. He got to give account for that. Why'd you tell all them people that they could take the chip, Nate? Why'd you say that it's okay, that ain't the mark of the beast, that my name, that they don't have to call me by my name?
Right.
You know, when you clearly know the name, you knew what my name was. You knew this day was gonna come. You know, when I stood, when you stood before me and I judged you harshly.
Yep.
You know, these men, think about it, they got fear too. They got to give account for what they put out for us. Yep. So you think they ain't gonna be meticulous and make sure that they don't mess up? With great power comes great responsibility. Yep. These men and the men at Great Millstone are fulfilling that. Yep. Let's go, bro. I'm reading.
Yeah.
So like,
you want to end off on that, or?
There was one more. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, Matthew 4.
Okay.
Look at Matthew 4.
Yeah.
And also 1 Peter 5.
Okay.
Then we can close out. It says, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you, that you do things with a giving spirit, man, with a giving heart. Matter of fact, 1 Peter should go next. Yeah, 1 Peter 5 should go next. That you do it with a willing spirit, man. You know, because if you do it with like, it's going to say it, right? And it's going to say it.
In 1 Peter 5 and 2, it says, feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint.
Not by constraint, not by grief. Because I'm in this position, I gotta do it. I'm sick of it. No, you can't do it that way, man. You gotta do it because that's what I want to do this. These brothers want to know, I gotta give it to them. Yeah, bro, I don't know if you was gonna say something about that.
But willingly, not for filthy lucre.
Not just because they got money for you, or because they want to see you and they got position and they gonna give you attention, or literally for money. You know. But of a ready mind, right?
Yeah, but of a ready mind.
Yeah.
And neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being examples or ensamples to the flock.
Yeah.
You know?
Being an example unto the flock. I need verse 5 also.
Yeah, I'm going to read down.
Yeah.
And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder.
Yeah.
So you seeing how they're serving you, going back to what I said, it's a mutual thing where we're serving one another. We're being subject to one another. Yep. They're being subject to the younger, you know, which are the little ones, the brethren.
Yep.
By basically watching over them and feeding them with the knowledge.
Yep.
And we're in turn as being submissive to them by taking in the knowledge.
Yep.
And obeying them and respecting them for giving us the knowledge, you know, and taking care of them. Yeah.
Because we know this is coming from the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai.
Yeah.
Not just is that the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai is working through these men.
Yep.
You know? So that's why I say if you've done anything unto me, unto these men, you've done it unto me.
Yep.
Good and bad.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another. And be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to verse 6 and then go.
Yeah, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand
So
of the
being
Most High.
subservient is humbling yourself, man. You know? And
Put yourself in a low position.
Yeah, and you do that in faith. You humble yourself in faith. You know? So if the Spirit tells you to do something, oh yeah, that's the Spirit saying that. I better do it without hesitation. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time.
That he gonna put that power, whether it's in wisdom or whatever position that he needs you to be in, whatever abilities he may need you to have. You know, that there's a that you're ready to accept that.
And he that is exalted shall be abased, and him that is abased shall be exalted.
Right.
You know. So yeah.
Humility is a big thing, man, because humility takes faith to say, you know what, I believe this man is right, so I'm just going. I believe what he tells me from the Most High. I'm going to humble to that.
Yep.
You know, and that's
yield
milk.
Myself to it. You know.
Yep. And that's milk. When Yahushua steps on the planet, you really he appears before us. He could be floating or whatever he do. You think you out your mind think you're gonna stand there before him? Your legs gonna give out immediately without you even understanding. This is gonna immediately make you give out. You're gonna bow before him without question. Just know that at the power of it. Those that attempt to fight bow, probably gonna zap away instantly. You know, like trust me, you gonna bow before your Yahushua, man, when he returns.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah, that was
Matthew,
it. Yeah, get Matthew 4. Let me jump
was it
down.
at the top? It wasn't at the top, like 6 or something, right? Or was it like 12? I think it was earlier. Look, 18.
Yeah, Matthew 4 and 18.
I always gotta read up, 17.
Yeah, Matthew 4 and 17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
And we're going to end up doing that to you. So when we do that to you, you need to humble immediately and become subservient, not unto us as men, but unto the word. Immediately, though, because the time is short. And if you may think about it, if all chaos breaks loose and you come across us and we get into a conversation like this, are you going to waste that opportunity of not coming into to the Lord? Not to us, but coming to humbling down to Yahweh Shemi to get salvation. Let that chariot be sitting up there ready to destroy this place with imminent World War III on the rise, and you hungry or whatever else possibilities was going on, and you're going to waste an opportunity with a man of the Lord that probably has spiritual power to not become subject unto that man, to humble down. Yeah, right. You're going to try to get out of it. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and Yahushua, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers.
No matter what you got going on, man, when this comes up, you got to be instant. These brothers are about to be instant when you watch this. Go ahead, bro.
And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him.
They straightway left their nets and followed him. It's like, oh, fuck this net. You know what I mean? Like, that was being subservient. That was being humble. That showed their faith. Like, that was good business. And brothers always bring out being a fisherman was a good business because people had to eat. There was a big bodies of water. They had to. What did they do? They dropped the nets immediately and bounced.
Yeah, that was true faith and subservience.
Yep.
Because they, without question, they didn't say who are you? Like they didn't immediately while they fishing, they didn't turn to him and be like nigga, who
they didn't
who you to tell me to drop my net, like stop work. I'm working right now, and you tell me to stop work. Basically, get clock out and just come with me.
Hey, stop getting my money.
Yeah,
you know I'm out here trying to get paid. I'm trying to get my money. You tell me to stop getting money.
Right.
Think you got to put this how Jake is today, because you're gonna run into this. I told him, Jake, hey man, you better get into this thing before it go down. He said, I gotta get money first. He didn't drop it. He didn't go straight. I ain't talking to him.
He don't want to drop his net.
He ain't go straight way, man.
Yep. That's gonna be the death for a lot of Jake, man.
Not answering again was the phrase from the. I'm trying to think of the phrase.
Yeah, I was saying it.
Not no back talk.
Yeah.
No stumbling blocks. You with it. You subject. You're not being objective, but you're being subjective.
They immediately became subservient to him off top just by dropping the net blindly and just started following him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have any questions. They didn't have any doubt in mind. They immediately was like, man, that's.
Yeah.
They just saw him and saw the power. Was like, that's we will follow you.
What's one of the antonyms? Superior. They saw that he was superior, and he was as a man then. So how much more superior will he be when he comes back with that angelic force?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was pretty much the point.
Now I want you to read down again because it's gonna say more. Verse 22.
All right, let me read 21. It says, and going on from thence, he saw other two brethren, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, in a ship with Zebedee, their father, mending their nets, and he called them.
More fishers. Since he's down there, he's picking up the fishers.
And they immediately left the ship and their father and followed him.
Hey, and they bounced off their father too.
Yep.
You know, they were what? They straightway and immediate. That's why I wanted for straightway immediately. But and they what did they leave? They left their job and their pops immediately. You know, that's how you gotta be. That's being subservient. Hey, and back then men were subservient, or young men were subservient unto their father, unto their I don't want to say craft, but their occupation. Well, when he said, I got a new job for you, I'm gonna make you. Let me get it. Fishers of men. Everybody loves that one.
Yes, we can end up.
Yeah, we can end up on that. Oh, no, 16. It's not. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Since we were talking about fishers, good one to end on, right? It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. Now, let's say they should ask about it, think about it, figure it out. No, they shall fish them. That's going to happen. Right? It says, and after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. They're going to straightway go into what the Spirit wants us to do. Immediately. Back then, you were subject to your father or your boss. People going to walk off the job. Just like there's cops that are going to drop the badge and go protect their houses. Then they gonna come. My little cousin Ray was telling me about this dude, man. He was down there teaching, and he gonna meet one of the men of the Lord, and he might be converted and healed. You know, you never know how this thing's gonna play out, but the Spirit knows, and you gonna be subject to it, willingly or unwillingly. And most of those that go the unwilling route aren't subservient. They don't have faith to be subservient to something. You know? If you don't have that, man, the Most High destroys you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Pretty much, man. You know, in one way or another, everybody's is forced. Basically, everything obeys His will. Mm-hmm. All right? Anything that you're doing, the Lord got you doing it. All right? To fulfill His purpose. So whether you try like Esau, he tries to offset prophecy, but really he's doing exactly what the Most High sanctioned him to do.
The further he tries to disobey the Most High, the more he's obeying the Most High.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we see how this devil gets down. You know, so hey, everybody has a position on the planet, man, and whether you serve the Lord directly or not, eventually everything is going to submit to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Right.
All right. And for the Akim or for the brothers, we got to remain subservient to the Spirit and to the order.
Yep.
All right. And keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
The newcomers that's coming into the faith, you're gonna have to be subservient.
Yeah, bro.
You're gonna have to comply with the orders that are given in the body. If you come into this church, there's a certain way that we conduct ourselves. There's certain things that we don't tolerate.
Right.
You know, that the heads don't tolerate. So you gotta comply with that.
Right.
You know, if you want to be a part of, you know, this church, this circle. All right.
I gotta say it like this, bro, because there's men, and this needs to be said, because unless you know the scriptures yourself, unless you fully know what all the breakdowns are yourself, then you're not gonna come in knowing that. So unless you're one of those men that know all the proper breakdowns and when to use everything, you know, you're gonna be subservient to it anyway, because you know what it says that you need to be that way. So whether you know it or if you don't, you need to humble the men that do know. You know, and be subservient unto those men that do know. But you need to be able to discern who really does know versus who don't.
Yeah.
That's where we're at now. But y'all gonna be willing in the day of our power, man. When everything like the mark of the beast thing, y'all know that we know. We've been telling you about the mark of the beast. Y'all don't want to put it out there that Great Millstone has been saying it for the decades, or at least a decade, you know. You may not want to say that, but it's the truth. And you all know it. That was it, bro. I'm not going to read the other ones.
End up. Close
so with that, man, Lord willing, brothers was edified. You know, we something that was on my spirit in particular about being subservient. You know, being go to it right quick, to the definition right quick. To be prepared to obey others unquestioningly. You know, that is big in this thing. Not to any old joke blow, but to those in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And how do you know who has the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? They'll be doing the things according to what this book says. There'll be no holes in their doctrine. Yep. You know, they'll have wisdom. They'll, you know, all these things. There'll be a sign that'll come later, but now is when you want to get on board with this thing now, man. So you're more conducive to being subservient. You know? So with that, man, we're going to close out, give it all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and the elders who rule well and feed this flock. That are great examples unto us, that we are, through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, subservient unto. You know, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the house of David, those that will be saved in the time of the coming destruction, because they are also subservient, and we are also subservient one to another.
That's right.
With that, we say shalom.
Shalom.